the part that the like random wrinkle that I loved of this whole chat was the idea that I think Chris Haynes reported it, but basically Dame at some point went to Joe Cronin and was like, I'll come back if there's no trade to Miami. And I loved the idea that Joe Cronin was supposed to just be like, yeah, you know what? We can't really get you to your desired destination. So we should put our whole franchise on hold and we should keep you for a while, even though we know you're not going to be part of the plans. You
Mhm.
have made it clear you don't want to be part of the plans. And we should just to hold put things on hold for a while, put everything on hold for a while, and just wait to see if something else materializes out of Miami so that you can then go there. I enjoyed that part of it because that would have been a wild move by Cronin to be like, you know what? Let's just do this.
Mhm.
Let's just put this rebuilding on hold, even though we've actually been rebuilding for 2 years already. And let's just bring you back in the fold and
Can
pretend
you
like nothing ever happened until the next time you request a trade in about 3 months.
can you imagine the highlight clips on Twitter the first night Jovic went 3 for 3 from the 3-point line? Like, if they did that, it would have been, I mean, that would have been Ball is Life mixtape.
Oh my
Like,
God.
oh
Yeah.
my God. It would have been unbelievable. The production value from Heat fans
Yeah.
would have been insane.
Well, I love the well. I mean, we might still get that. Like if Jovic is like
That's a good point.
balling in as like a
This
sixth
is
or
what you
seventh
could have
man this
had.
year, yeah. Like oh, you fucked up, and like let's say
It's gonna be
Dame
like a
sprains his
Taylor
ankle or
Swift
something like
song.
that. Yeah,
Like,
it's like I feel like I'm getting into trade deadline mode or like right before free agency where like generally I try to approach a lot of these things like why is this being leaked, why like let's be smart about this. And the week of the trade deadline I'm like I choose to believe every rumor, I choose to believe everything. Like I just like it's just more fun that way, and that's where I am with this story now, where all the pettiness, everything. I don't care if there needs to be grains of salt with it. Like you can have the salt. Like I'm choosing to believe every conspiracy theory, everything about like Cronin is petty or the Heat were never going to offer as much as they needed to, and that pissed him off, or he traded them to these teams to make him. I'm with all of it. I'm here for all. It's way more fun that way.
And it is hilarious that after all the animosity that was shared and unshared or whatever, that he ended up beefing up the Heat's two biggest competitors in the Eastern Conference
Yeah.
and sent Dame to Milwaukee
Well,
and then turned around and flipped Drew Holiday
look,
to the Celtics. And while after the Heat got rid of two starters, playoff starters in Max Strus and Gabe Vincent, let those guys
oh,
walk because
you can
they thought
find
they
those
had a chance
guys.
at
No,
Dame Lillard.